All right, here we go. We've got the ICECO refrigerator. We have the VL45 Pro S. So rated for 47.5 quarts, and it has DC AC power. It's got a lid that opens from both directions or comes completely off. Pretty neat. It's a little tricky one-handed, but there you go. Okay. Yeah, so got the basket. Got a drain plug down there for if you need to wash this thing out. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So it's really the first time opening this thing up. I'm gonna kind of see how long it takes to get cool. Kind of get it prepped for going on a trip. So it's kind of neat. It's got some cool features. You can charge it from the back or the front. So that's cool. It's got USB plug-ins. Here's the 12 volt DC plug-in right there. You've got battery monitors, so it's not going to drain your battery that you're pulling power from. Temperature settings. So Eco Max, that just kind of adjusts how quickly it gets cool, if I read that correctly. And yeah, so this is from ICECO. They sent this out to me, gave us a test run from the family. We're used to running around with a 55 quart cooler, so I'm thinking if you take out the ice space, a 47 may be perfect. So we'll see. We'll give it a test run, and see how much food we can fit in there. Ideally, if we could put like 3 days of food in this thing, that would probably be good, like for a lot of our trips, because if we need to go resupply, usually we'll be able to. So if we can get 3 days in there, that'd be nice. Family of 5, 2 adults and 3 kids. So, all right, get this thing plugged in and see how it does cooling down. This is the Wagon Tech Lithium Cube 1200, so about 1200 watt hours of power, and we're going to see how long the fridge can stay at this temperature, the 38 degrees, on our lithium cube. Alright, and we are powered up. Okay, so a little bit of an issue going on. The Wagon Tech keeps shutting off because it's not drawing any power. So there it goes, it's shutting off pretty much. Let's see how long. Yeah, it's just not staying on because the fridge is staying cool and the compressor's not running. So I guess that's a good thing. Okay, yep, there it goes. Just turned off. So I'm assuming if we are getting in and out of the fridge, it's going to have to constantly be cooling itself. But yeah, there it goes. It's completely off. Alright, well, have to revisit that situation. Alright, so I did some more research, and comes to find out that this power box has a internal timer. So if it's not drawing enough power, it will shut down. So in turn, shut this down, then it shut the fridge down. But I had that in the AC connection, and last night I turned it to temperature, so about 36, and I put it on the DC port and the regular cigarette socket, and it stayed alive. It stayed on all night long. As you can see, we're about 83% down the battery, and we are still up to temperature. So that's a good sign. Should be in good shape. Alright, so wrapping the weekend up with the first run on the ICECO fridge, and so far loving it. Kept everything cold. It was reliable. We've been powering it with the lithium cube from Wagon Tech, but mostly been running off the DC power. Huge improvement from the ice chest. Having to deal with water and ice over everything. Big benefit, we're able to put a lot of our food into Ziploc baggies, so that was really nice. And then we're just putting this on this trip in the center seat of our second row, just because I need to get the slider back here done. It's just not there yet. So we put one of our kids in the third row, extra seat, and then one child here, and then Scarlett was over here in the car seat. So yeah, so far the ICECO, solid product. The only one thing it did is I have to look into this, but it threw a code yesterday and it kind of turned off. I looked it up later and it said it had to do with low voltage. So I had it plugged into the car. There's a cigarette lighter back here in the corner, and I had it plugged into that. So I'm not sure what that was about, but whenever it's plugged up to the DC on the lithium cube, it's been great. It has worked fine. We've been running it at about 38 degrees all weekend long. All right, so final thoughts on the ICECO fridge. Had it now for about a month and given it the full work through. We took it on one weekend trip and did great there with the size. It held up great. Family of 5 on a flat 45 quart fridge. Did great. I've been using it at work every day. So I work obviously outside, and with the heat, having cold drinks all day and having my food cold in the fridge has been amazing. It holds the temperature. I mean, we're in Arizona heat during the summer. Inside that truck, it can get up to 150 degrees. So I had no problem through the summer. Didn't drain my battery in the truck. I had it just plugged into the cigarette lighter. Didn't use the Wagon Tech power supply there. I just used the truck battery and did fine. So good there. So my only con is it's pretty dang big, even for just a 45 quart. I was hoping it'd be a little bigger for this size, but I guess that's the way fridges go. The compressor takes up some space. It's a little heavy. This entire thing weighs about 40 pounds, I believe. Maybe a little more. Check that on the description, but that's the downside. I don't know what kind of things it's supposed to have, but the lid is perfect. I love that we can open that from both directions. That's an amazing feature. Being able to plug this into the wall and pre-cool it, and also plug it into the 12-volt power. That's a super nice benefit. Love having that. The cable that comes with is very long, so has plenty of reach on it. So overall, like I said, this being our first fridge on our overland camping trips, 5 stars. Check them out. ICECO fridge.